Hi, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about how anxiety and depression will lead to cause angriness. So you will remain angry throughout the day due to the depression and anxiety. How it is possible? Let's understand about the process. So remember that things. HPA is the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, which that work, and whenever you will stress due to the some stimulation from the external environment, which lead to stimulate the adrenal gland through HPA axis, and in this way the adrenal gland will produce the adrenaline and epinephrine, basically adrenaline, and cortisol hormone, both hormone which that trigger due to the sympathetic nervous system activation. So the sympathetic nervous system means the fight and flight response. Throughout the day the cortisol level will rise and lead to catabolism in your body, and in this way you will inhibit the through this cortisol hormone itself will release more glucose into the blood, and that glucose consume more quick as compared to the normal situation, and in this way more energy demand, and in this way your muscle will lose, your body weak, and a lot more problem, and that glucose level higher, but that is not type 2 diabetes, but it is normal. After the relaxation and decrease the depression, the automatically glucose level will drop. But chronically stress will lead to cause type 2 diabetes mellitus. Why? Because a lot more glucose also require the insulin for the disposal of the insulin glucose into the cell, target cell. So more insulin production will exhaust the beta cell of the pancreas. On the other hand, damage the receptor of the cell. This is known as the insulin receptor. In this way, the basically the later on, but the initial stages of the stress and depression for rising of the glucose require the glucagon. So the first glucagon release for the production of more glucose from the glycogen in your muscle and liver. So the depletion of the glycogen will possible. In this way, you will feel more angry because your blood pressure will rise. So the hypertension will occur in your blood because the glucose level will more require more water, and in this way your mouth will dry and you require more and more water, because the dry mouth is the indication of the sympathetic nervous system, because the parasympathetic nervous system is used for the salivation. So appetite suppression is also possible due to the higher level of the glucose, and in this way you will not eat because the rest and digest. The parasympathetic nervous system inhibit due to the activation of the sympathetic nervous system, and in this way the chronically stress will produce more and more cortisol hormone, which that is able to alert more thinking and more overthinking, as well as more irritation, and in your mind, in your brain will work more, and in this way you will not solve the problem and you will collapse in the problem, and that is why you will feel the angry, depressive, and you will irritable, and in this way you will feel irritation, and this will lead to cause angriness, because the cortisol hormone is responsible for the triggering of the angriness. Angriness is basically the part of depression, but the minor time of the angriness is not any problem, but the long term again and again depression will lead to cause angry, more and more depressive person, and unhappy level will lead to cause many problems. So remember that things, the glucose level will rise, and in this way the insulin rise, but the insulin receptor will work more, will lead to damage, and the beta cell of the pancreas will work more, will lead to exhaust, lead to cause type 2 diabetes mellitus. Remember, on the other hand, the muscle weakness, and you will feel more and more angry. So that is why the depression will lead to cause angriness, and that is the major reason behind it. The depressive person more angry as compared to the normal person. I hope it makes sense about this little video. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. For this time, bye.